the New York Giants head coach, Brian Daboll. As Hot Seat Thursday is back, guys, and this week the furnace is turned all the way up on Brian Daboll. The Giants coach who once rode high after being coach of the year his rookie season now finds himself in sinking ship. 2 losing seasons in a row, a franchise worst 3rd and 14 record last season. Fans are screaming for changes. The ownership's patience is running paper thin. But there's one potential get-out-of-free-jail card this season, and that is rookie quarterback Jackson Dart. But guys, could Brian Daboll's last best hope to escape the inferno? Let's break it down, guys. Let's break it down. But before we break it down, we have to flashback. 2022, Brian Daboll's debut was electric. He guided the Giants to a 7-9-1 finish in this ending a year-long playoff drought and earning him AP NFL Coach of the Year. Woo. Rebuild my ass. Let's go to the playoffs, baby. But 2023, that's when it started all to unravel. The team regressed to 6-11, failing to make the playoffs, with injury and quarterback play undermining the process. 2024, last season, guys, they hit rock bottom. They had a franchise record 14 losses, including a 10-game losing streak. Big Blue broke records, and all for the wrong reasons. Desperate, this disaster ownership named John Mara chaos to pick up Daboll and Giants in 2025. Said, hey, you're okay. But guys, why is Brian Daboll on the hot seat? Coach of the year, now you rebuild. Why is he on the hot seat? Because he's had a terrible performance the last 3 seasons. He's 18-32-1 over 3 seasons, capped by a 3-14 record in 2024, the worst one in Giants history. Guys, CBS ranks him as the head coach with the hottest seat entering 2025. PFF lists him as among the top 10 head coaches on the hot seat as well. He's got a brutal early season schedule. He must show improvement, especially on offense, to keep his job, which was among the worst in the league last season per PFS and Big Blue View. Guys, according to thescore.com, his seat is so hot, people are already predicting he's fired by week 3, unless a major turnaround happens. Guys, the city of New York, New Jersey, the New York Giants fan base had a survey. 65% of the fans disagreed with keeping him, calling his performance unacceptable in the New York Post. Others demand a full staff turnover after the 3-14 last season, per the Big Blue View. But look at this preseason. A potential lifeline. The man, the myth, the legend, Jackson freaking Dart, baby. Look at the man play right now. He's balling out. Guys, the preseason buzz, Dart has been turning heads. Strong stats, poise, and playing ahead of veteran backups and drills. Guys, let's just be honest. Russell Wilson is the placeholder. Now, Russell Wilson is the week 1 official starter. Russell Wilson's my quarterback. But the offense flunders. Fans in the media expect Brian Daboll to turn to Dart ASAP, much like he did with Josh Allen in Buffalo. But some expert opinions, let's use that term loosely, CBS Sports dictates that Brian's fate may hinge on Dart's in-season development. Guys, if Dart shines, it could shave Brian Daboll's job. But like I said, the guys, they got a brutal schedule. The Giants faced 7 opponents that made last year's playoffs in their first 12 games, meaning no margin for error. But here's my opinion, guys. Brian's Daboll seat is molten hot. Matter of fact, Brian Daboll doesn't even have a seat. He had his chance. Coach of the year in 2022, right? But in consecutive years of decline, they had drowned the goodwill. The 2025, guys, is especially his last shot. If Jackson Dart gets on the field and delivers hope, even flashes, this could shift the narrative. However, if the offense remains stagnant and losses start piling up, ownership should have no choice. But guys, what do you think? Should Brian Daboll be on the hot seat? Should Brian Daboll be fired if the Giants stumble out of the gate? Or could Jackson Dart step in mid-season and be just enough to save Brian Daboll's job? Guys, let me know in the comments down below. Do not forget the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, and post your thoughts down below. This is a live, interactive show, so let's get into it. Sadie says, I think the Giants will finish 8-9 this season. Daboll's job will be safe. I don't think an 8-9 record saves Brian Daboll's job. Hindsight. not knowing the context of the season, not understanding injuries, whatever, yada, 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 because I think injuries is going to be his scapegoat. I think Russell Wilson is going to be his scapegoat. If Russell Wilson plays the full season and they go 8-9, and Russell Wilson is a below average quarterback, he will have his job safe. However, if Russell Wilson plays out of his mind and they still go 8-9, Brian Daboll's gone. I think Brian Daboll is gone 100% at the end of the season. He should have been fired last year. Let's just be honest. There should have been no reason why they extended them. There should be no reason why he got a contract extension. There's absolutely, it's dumb. It's ass on his ass at 10, ass at 12. The worst thing that happened to Brian Daboll and the New York Football Giants was having success his first season. That was the worst thing that happened. Alpha Rob says it depends on how the Giants finish after they put Dart in. Jackson Dart will be the make or break. If they start 0-4, 1-3, Jackson Dart comes in. He gives them to a 500 record. He gets them to Sadie's 8-9 record there. I think he is safe then. Hey, we had a rookie quarterback, right? We started off really, really rough. We started off 0-4, and somehow we rattled off 8 wins. We played 7 playoff teams the first 10 games of the year. And Jackson Dart still rattled off 8 wins? Come on, man. This is why I'm here. Yeah. I think it all lies on Jackson Dart at the end of the day. That's just what it is.